Hello, my name is Kinyarwanda Section and I am from Rwanda. In 2009, my country abruptly switched its language of academic instruction in state schools from French to English for grades 4 and above. Teachers only had 4 months to transition to this new language, and students lacked the English skills to cope with the change. 12 years later, this remains a source of struggle for Rwandan students, including most of my friends. All academic subjects are in English, but 8 out of 10 teachers trained solely in French have only a basic knowledge of it. Classrooms are crowded and the teaching style is passive. Rwandans' 9th grade state exams, which directly determine students' future prospects, are also conducted in English, meaning over 60,000 students must study both the subject material and the language of testing in order to pass. We recently carried out a survey among students from 10 secondary public schools, and 90% of them expressed frustration with this language shift. Quote, "Most of the time my teachers would explain using terms that I don't understand," end quote, Uwasilias shared. Tamali Bukusenge added, quote, "Sometimes I would understand the concepts, but it would be difficult to answer," end quote. We believe they deserve better.
This is why we launched Creative Communicators, a summer and weekend program designed to give Rwandan students active learning opportunities in both English and their native language of Kinyarwanda. Teaching in both of these languages can grow students' understanding of language in general, advancing their listening, writing, reading, and speaking skills, as well as growing their confidence and nurturing their creativity. This will give them a competitive academic advantage.
Each day, our program will be split into 2 sections, one for each language. The English section will be based on existing curriculum, the ESL Cambridge curriculum, which will be adapted for all students. Through highly interactive lessons, we will give students opportunities to experience the English language in a real-world context. This will include role-playing everyday scenarios, reading simple English books, discussing English news stories, practicing easy writing prompts, exchanging letters with students in English-speaking countries, and having occasional quiz or debates competitions.
We also want to push the boundaries of students' language ability by teaching them creative writing in Kinyarwanda. Students will have a chance to read and write short stories, poems, plays, and new articles in their native tongue. This section will also allow students to experience their own culture through bonus activities such as the Rwandan traditional dance.
To prove the viability of our idea, we will be conducting a 3-week summer program in Kigali, the capital of Rwanda, at the end of this year. As a reminder, Rwanda is in the southern hemisphere, meaning our winter is their summer. This will feature a cohort of 12 8th to 10th grade students from state schools who have shown consistent academic excellence. We are confident that we will have students who are willing to join us, as every single student we surveyed expressed interest in our program.
We have connected with my church, New Jerusalem in Kigali, and we hope to conduct the program in their building. In addition to establishing our curriculum, this will also give us the opportunity to connect with young teachers who have recently graduated from the university, including Claudine, whom we have already connected with. Once our initial holiday program is done, we hope to begin a weekend program with the same curriculum run by the tutors we have hired. As we become more established, we can welcome more students into the program. Additionally, our summer program will be held every year, and we will also launch Creative Communicators Club within schools, and our students will serve as peer mentors.
Additionally, Joanne is connected with the Root Foundation, an organization working with vulnerable children in Kigali, where she has taught English in the past. Root Foundation is always looking for people to partner with them, and we hope to collaborate with them in the coming year. For our pilot program, we need approximately $4,000, which will cover supplies, hiring tutors, and airfare to Rwanda, among other things. Costs in country will be fairly low, and all costs associated would be covered with the first prize money or a modest crowdfunding drive. As a weekend program, Creative Communicators can run on a budget of approximately $1,600 per month. Once we have evidence of our model's viability that we can share, we plan to develop a network of sponsors to keep the program running, as well as partnering with Rwandan businesses to lower costs. Additionally, over the past 5 years, demand has grown for Kinyarwanda language books for kids and teens, so we plan on selling books we create for our program as a source of income. Finally, Rwanda is one of the fastest growing places in sub-Saharan Africa for startups, and the government-run Rwanda Development Board is constantly looking for new startups to support, so we hope to solicit funding and guidance from them upon completion of our pilot program.
Our team, we are 3 college students with a passion to help kids in need. Joanne has tutored several children in the English language during her time in Kigali, and she's currently a peer mentor developing the writing skills of Gordon students.
Laura is a junior business administration major with a management concentration and economics minor who wants to use her management skills to make an impact on society, especially young people.
Caleb is a fiction writer and problem solver, and after drafting multiple novels, he's excited to craft thoughtful curriculum to use with students.
Carter Crockett of Karasimbi Partners, a consulting firm in Kigali, has been helping us develop our idea. Indikezi Marifa, Joanne's father, is an entrepreneur and startup coach with connections to the Rwanda Development Board, and he has also been giving us guidance.
Imagine students going back to school knowing how to turn the English they learned in classes into sentences, paragraphs, conversations, and essays. Imagine them approaching English literature with confidence because they understand literature in their own language. Imagine them acing their English language state exams. Imagine them joining debate competitions and sharing their own stories and poems with their families and friends. Imagine them becoming creative communicators.
Join us in helping Rwanda students communicate creatively.
Thank you!